Hey, it's Telfo.
And Gus.
We're at Street Machine Summernats 33, scrutineering day. That's where people come in with their cars, get safety checked, get everything booked in for the event to take off in earnest tomorrow. As you can see, it's very smoky here. What's that all about, Gus, for the people who are watching from overseas?
Well, half the country's on fire. It's bloody shocking. And it's like something out of Mad Max here. It's unreal.
Yeah, there's some really tragic things happening around Australia at the moment, but thankfully Canberra is okay, just very smoky. This should blow over. The Summernats team have put a lot of stuff into place to deal with the heat. They've got water spray fans outside.
There's a water slide.
The log jammer.
The log jammer. I did one of them this morning at the hotel room.
Are you going to go on the log jammer, Gus?
Oh, I've got my Speedos packed, so yeah.
Very good. Well, before we get on the log jammer, we'll go meet some of the people who are bringing their rides here to Canberra for Street Machine Summernats 33.
Yeah. Here with Daniel and his WB panel van. Mate, you've come all the way from WA.
Yep, that's right.
Did you drive the way or?
No, I took advantage of the train. It's a long way to drive, so yeah. Wanted it to get here safe and sound, so yeah.
Yeah, dodge the kangaroos that way.
That's right,
A lot
yeah.
better. Tell us a little bit about the car, mate.
Well, I picked it up probably about 4 or 5 years ago as my work bus, and things just got a little bit out of hand from there. So, being a trimmer by trade, I obviously did all the inside, and then the airbrushing started, so I started airbrushing it, and it's just been one thing after another, and here we are.
So you're a trimmer and an airbrusher. It seems like you're just meant to be into panel vans, really, doesn't it?
That's right, yeah, absolutely, yeah. I love it. So it's good fun. Yeah.
What's in it?
Just pinched a 5 litre out of a VS Statesman. Took the 4-speed as well. So just put a small cam in it to just give it a bit more legs and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's pretty standard apart from that. But it's a great cruiser now.
The ultimate iron line cruiser.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Iron line. That's hard to say. The ultimate iron line cruiser. There. Matt, you bought 2 cars with you to Summernats this year.
Yeah, the Tirana was always going to come, and my good mate Brad, who helps me out with paint and panel and the tubs and that on the Tirana, his Falcon didn't end up making it, so I said, bugger it, let's throw the Corolla on and have some fun in it.
Now, I haven't had a slushy yet, but I'm kind of seeing double. What's the go there?
Yeah, I've had the Tirana since I was 16, and it's been sort of a long love affair that's built into it. It competes in sort of the burnout scene around, but I sort of got to the point where I was a little bit sick and tired of beating it up all the time. Tirana's a little bit harder to come by now, and parts are a bit harder to come by, and like I said, it's my first car, so I'm a little bit precious of it. And I thought, well, bugger it, I was lucky enough I got donated the Corolla shell, and I thought, we'll have a bit of fun, and I'll stir up a few of my mates with the LS's.
Yeah, right. So what's the Corolla running?
So the Corolla's just a fairly basic LS1, like big cam, valve springs, that kind of deal with the tunnel rams and stuff on it. I honestly built it with sort of spare parts I had laying around in the shed. Like I said, I got given the shell, so I wanted to keep it super cheap, because as soon as you start spending money, then you start caring about it. And I didn't want to have another car that I cared about. I wanted something that I can just beat the piss out of and have fun.
Nice. So nice and cheap. You're entered in the burnouts?
Yeah. So both cars will be in the burnouts. Obviously, yeah, once again, sort of the Tirana's my little love child, so it's my main focus just because it's my little darling, but I thought it would be fun having the Corolla here. Like my mate Brad, he's going to be cruising it all weekend and down Skid Row with it. We're going to build as many sets as we can on it.
Nice.
But I'll do the driving out in the pad and see. We're either going to ping pong some walls or pull off some cool skids. Either way, I'll be happy either way.
Yeah, nice. Well, good luck, mate. Enjoy your little bit of cheeky fun with the Corolla, and we'll see you out there.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks, guys.
Cheers, mate. Chic Henry, founder, grandfather of the Summernats.
Leave the grandfather.
Okay.
That's okay.
Well, yeah, you created the Summernats, and you've been here for obviously every year.
Yeah, well, I ran it for 25 years. I started it and put the first one on in 1988 and ran it for 25 years. So essentially, I guess I've been here every year.
Yeah. And your beautiful Chevy Impala has been here every year too.
Yeah, and because I've owned this 40 years, and I like this car better than most other cars. And I guess that the fact that I've owned it so long says that. And when I came here this afternoon, I couldn't wait to find a spot where I could give it a big serve, make sure everything felt all right, and it did.
Yes. So tell us a bit about the big engine in it, mate. What's it running?
Well, it's got a 540 Shaffer-off in it. When they dynoed it, when I bought the engine brand new from Scott Shaffer-off, I think it was 684 horsepower at 6,000 reps. But it's got 680 foot-pounds of torque too, so it pulls like crazy. Every now and again I've thought, I should put a bigger cam in it, or I should do this and that. I think, no, think of your age, be mature.
Oh,
Do I really need to do it? Because when I give it a footful, it really goes. So
you're going to heat up those rears on Skid Row on the weekend?
No, I'm just happy to be here and happy that people like my car and that they like seeing me here, and I have a rave. It's cool. I'm happy with myself doing what I do.
Mate, it's great to see you here, and hopefully we'll catch up over the weekend.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Have a bit of fun.
Yeah, I'll hang out over probably in the judging pavilion mostly, because there might be some people that still want to buy my book. I remember one time, which is The Life and Times of Chic Henry, which only proves that he was heavily into shenanigans.
Not shenanigans.
Oh, very useful word to describe my life.
Marc, you don't like polishing cars?
No, mate, not at all.
This is amazing. Tell us a bit about it.
1961 FB Holden. I bought it from a young bloke at Goulburn about 5-6 years ago. It's just been sitting in my yard rusting, doing its thing.
Just preparing for Summernats 33.
That's it, mate, that's it. It was supposed to be here last year, but didn't happen.
What's the driveline?
350 Chev, 871 blower, 750 twin carbies, backed with a turbo 400 and a rod shop 9-inch.
Nice. And you entered in driving events? Just cruising?
No, just cruising. Yeah, just cruising. Yeah.
Skid rowing?
Skid rowing, mate, for sure.
Who needs driving events when there's Skid Row, honestly?
Yeah, that's it, mate, that's it.
So, and the car's just fresh build now, and it's the first time out?
Fresh built, mate. We just polished all the chrome on, what day did we polish the chrome? On Saturday. So.
Well, I'm glad you polished something. You didn't clean the windows, did you?
Polished something, mate. No, I cleaned the front one so I can see.
Side windows look like they've got about 50 years of grime on there.
They certainly have, mate. They certainly have. There's even a wasp's nest in there as well that I've left, and the cobwebs. So.
Awesome. Well, have fun, mate, and just dodge the wasps, maybe.
Dodge the wasps. Cheers, mate.
Mick's here with his AP6 wagon. Mate, this is amazing, this car. Tell us a bit about it.
Right, well, I bought the car as a family-owned vehicle about 5-6 years ago now, and it was already in good condition, no rust, floors, everything was good in it, so it was a good basis for what we've done. I ended up catching up with a bloke called Jason at Lonsdale Auto Shop, told him what I wanted, and he delivered it. So, yeah, 4.5 years later.
And how long ago did you finish it?
Oh, about 3 days ago.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. We just threw it all together. It was we were running out of time badly, but we had everything there. So everybody just pitched in and got it all together, and here we are. So
now you're what driveline you're running?
Right, this has got a 5.7 litre Hemi motor out of a Chrysler 300C, and the 5-speed auto that goes with it, and then it's running 9-inch diff and Ford V8 brakes and 12-inch discs and all of that. So.
Lots of little custom touches in this, the trim, the back seat, the cup holders, the intake on the motor. It's all lots of little stuff.
There's been a lot of thinking, a lot of thought gone into this car, you know. So in some ways it's good that it's taken that time, because we've changed a few things here or there. Essentially it's what I wanted from the start, with a few little tweaks here or there. So just sourcing the bucket seats out of a VC V8.
Yeah, okay.
And the console is so hard to find. We end up sourcing them in Tasmania.
Okay.
That took time, but yeah, on the whole, really happy with it. They've done a great job, and yeah, I'm stoked.
It looks amazing. I think you're going to have a big weekend here at Summernats.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. This is my third Summernats. I went to Summernats 5 with my wife, and we come to Summernats 30, and we knew we were coming back this year. Well, that was the whole plan. So here we are, and we're ready for it. It's going to be awesome.
Mate, it's going to be a good one. Enjoy.
Yeah, don't worry about that. It'll be good.